if I flare my elbows and he's resisting, my grip is going to start sliding out. Okay, and then I'm trying to crush his trachea without any traction. Okay, I have no linchpin. So I come in, keep this tight. When this comes around, I'm changing my angle, remember? And then when I bring my wrists together, everything's very tight already. So now I'm pulling like I'm trying to put my elbows to the mat. Straight down, pull with my back, keep my upper arm tight. Boom. All right? It's a nice short travel. So make sure, come through, tight. Okay? Each point is tight. I'm putting my forearm down on this collarbone here. That keeps it from coming across the jawline. A lot of times you get here, he puts his chin down, and you can crush his teeth right out of his skull, but it's really not an effective way of choking somebody. Okay? Forearm down. Come through. Also put the forearm down. And then just kind of pull it down and hang on. Once I start to pull with my back, I can sustain pressure for a much longer period than if I'm trying to pull solely with my arms. You see people blow their grips out all the time because they're laying back here and they're trying to pull. Okay? You're going to run out of power on that. If I use my body weight, like if he's trying to pull away from me here, okay, and I use my body and I pull this in, I'm pulling my back. I'm going to yank him down. I'm going to be able to keep that pressure on him. Crush his neck, put him to sleep. Good times for everybody. Okay? So, another method of approaching this kind of cross-collar choke. I come in, I'm here. Alright? I might be trying to come over, and he's just continuously on the defense. Putting the Kung Fu block on me here. Alright? So, every time I go, he gets there. Now I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to cut underneath my other arm. But I need to come under his wrist to do it. And at the same time, I'm going to change my angle a little bit through here. Alright, you see how that hand slid right up? I'm going to turn my wrists up a little bit to make sure that I'm keeping my forearm stiff, and I pull the same. So, we're here. This is kind of the faster method, looping the hand over. But it's easy for him to see what's up. So now, I come under the wrist on this side. I'm going right against his chest with the flat of my hand. Okay, and I change my shoulder angle as I drive that hand inside. I get deep, secure my grip, pull it down. Nothing too crazy. Okay, just utilize the movement to create the speed and that little bit of space you need to get in. Because if I stay flat here and I'm trying to put my hand in, a lot of times there's no space. And I'm going to have to relinquish a little bit of control in order to make the space. But once I do that, he's on the defense. So if I've got this locked in, I sneak underneath it here. Okay? My opponent's resistance here. I've switched my grip to this because utilizing this choke often comes on a little less obvious. Here, okay? I'm using this to break him down. And then this time I'm actually going to go around his arm. Like I said, it's less obvious. We circle through, I'm here, and I grab this opposite collar. It doesn't have to be crazy deep. Okay? I still need to keep this elbow down though. And then I'm going to pull this collar as I bring my body angle out and keep this linked to his neck. So we're here, I pull, and I stretch. As you can see, I'm slightly pushing my forearm through that. I don't want to over-exaggerate it like I was saying before, where you're going to start bringing the elbow around too much and weakening your grip here, especially with this particular grip. Once I go palm down, it's easier for it to slide a little bit. So I need to make sure that I've linked it in here. I'm pushing with the entire forearm against the side of his neck, as opposed to flexing my elbow through. So we started off square, open the collar, I reached across. I still want this to be pretty tight. Okay? I don't need to come around behind his neck as I did with the palm up grip, but I do need to make sure that I'm putting a lot of surface contact here. I come around the arm, and I look for the collar on the opposite side here. And I kind of take the slack out now. Now when I'm ready to pull, I'm going to rely on the hip movement to generate the first part of the pull. So I come out to the side here, and now I'm pulling my elbow back, like I'm trying to put it on the mat behind me, and I'm pushing my forearm into his neck. Cool?
Cool. All right.